All right, we are starting today at CoCo. The weather started off a little rough here. We're on Chill Island part right now. Rainy, windy, not exactly conducive to, hanging on the islands first thing in the morning, but the sun has finally broken out. So everyone's happy now. Gonna do a quick little walk around here, even though I know I've gone over this island before. Never hurts to do it again. Like I said, we're in Chill Island. This is where you will eat. This is a food venue, and they always make buffet style tacos, Philly cheesesteaks, some other sandwiches, salads. Get away from that. The trip's going well. This is just a quick 3-day. Nassau yesterday, CoCo today. Fairly large group of people. We have 8 adults and 7 kids in total. All friends of the family we've known for a long time. So this is the Oasis Lagoon right here. I believe this is, I think this has the swim up bar in it. Let's see. Yeah.
Need the rest here?
I'm not good.
I'm gonna go to the pool.
Alright, on this side of the island, we have the water park. Another little beach area here. I think this is, what is this? Need a shower? Okay. Yeah, here we go. So here, just in a little beach area, looking into the, I don't know what this is called. You can see the slides out there. Supposedly that's the tallest water slide in North America. I don't know.
The weather really sucks right now.
So CoCo used to be just a little island with dirt and sand and chickens. I think there's still chickens on here somewhere. I remember seeing them last time. But even just as of oh, there's zip line. Nice. That's cool. Even just as like 5 years ago, they still hadn't completely updated the island, and they're still updating it now. There's now an adult hideaway on the opposite side, which is $64 per person if you pay when you get in here. And we have little shops here. You want a shirt, trinkets. It's really just a smaller version of what you find in Nassau Straw Market. Well, let's be honest, it's all a big money grab. But I think you come on these trips realizing that, knowing what you're walking into. You get your hair braided over there, buy more crap, I will say the good thing is they always make sure you have plenty of food, plenty of drinks. This is cool right here. A little area of hammocks. In this area that we're kind of about to step up over, I like the beach area that overlooks the ships because I'm one of those people, and I'm sure if you're watching this, you're a ship geek also. And today we parked next to Odyssey of the Seas. So that's a nice view right there. Ooh, look, they got the North Star up. Here, so that is Odyssey. That came from New York. And they're doing just a Florida and Caribbean tour, 7-day. And we are on that Liberty ship right there. I don't know, would you ride that? Yeah, I get to sit here and look at the ships all day. And I'd be happy. Festive? I've heard rumors, I don't know if this is true, that eventually they're going to have hotels on this island, giving people the opportunity to stay. But once again, I have no idea how true that is. So we're coming back to the main entrance over here. Captain Jack's. Here, let's go check this out. It's a cool little sand sculpture right here. There's an event in Clearwater every year where people will, sand sculptors will come. And I think it's a week-long event where they'll, create their sand sculpture and be judged. It's always kind of cool to see what people can create from nothing out of sand. This is Captain Jack's. So if you want a load of music, place to sit and relax. Ooh, you can swing. Overlook the lagoon right here. And one of the many venues where you get a little something different at each one. This one has chicken wings, steak fries, a few other things, but this is actually an upcharge, not included like the other stuff. All right, so now we are in the kids section. You can see here just a bunch of rides and toys for the kids, slides. I found Royal has always done a really good job of providing enough entertainment for everybody. And I think most cruise lines do that. But for me, and just from personal experience, I think Royal offers the greatest variety for everybody. Because look, you come here, you can ride on that, spend your day in the water park. Or if you're just a person that wants to sit on the beach and literally do nothing, read a book, sleep, you can do that. The bar service is incredible. There's always someone coming by to take your order. We did learn today that it is kind of competition based when you order a drink. they get a percentage of their sales. So, if the server comes by and gives 100 drinks, even if you have the drink package to, people in the chairs, and somebody else sells 50, well, the person that serves 100 will get a bigger percentage of the tip pool. Something we were wondering, and our server today confirmed that for us. Cool little pirate ship. And once again, we're at the dock. Everybody walks off, comes on. I was excited when I saw Odyssey park next to us this morning. I wasn't expecting to see them. Honestly, I was hoping to see Icon, but I knew we missed them by a day. One freaking day. So now we're on the other side of the island. These are the zip lines. The zip lines run all across CoCo Key. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it's $119. Start at that one, and you work your way all the way across the island from tower to tower to tower. It's pretty cool. And this is just another tram station right here. So if you want to get on the tram, take you across the island. But I've personally found it's just quicker to walk around. But, if you want to save your legs, hop on that tram. It'll take you to every stop on the island. The one place I can't go is to the adults only part, just because I'm not going to pay $64 just to check it out. But all the kids are in there today.
What is there?
Chill Islands. But yeah, that's about it. I will say over time, always stop at the ports. These 3 days, you're only going to stop in Nassau and CoCo Key. That's it. And even one I took a few months ago skipped Nassau, and we just had a sea day. Which is fine. It's been windy today. But anyway, I was just saying they've done a really good job with this place. They turned it into a destination. Their own private island. On the ship, the casino can be running full time, because it has to stop in Nassau. Otherwise, they have to pay a percentage out to, the government of the port you're docked in. Here, it's their own private island. They can do whatever they like. They've created a lot of nice things for everybody. There's something for the kids, the adults. If you want to be active, you can kayak, jet ski. If you got money to burn, there are cabanas for thousands of dollars. Now, we have a large group with us today. We thought about it with, 4 or 5 different families. You cut down on your costs. So if a cabana costs $2,000, obviously between 5 families, that significantly, Jesus, can't talk, drops the price. However, at the same time, what are you really getting? If you already have the drink package, you're not getting anything extra other than really just a nicer place to sit and lay down. So we just found a nice shaded spot with lots of trees above us, in case it rains that, we're covered. And that's all we need. Service has been spectacular as normal. And inside all these little shops here.
How's it going?
I think lunch is about to open here momentarily. And yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of the day. When I get back on, I'm gonna do a full guided ship tour. I was looking, there was a good one of Liberty late last year, but I'm gonna do an updated 2024 Liberty of the Sea ship tour, deck by deck. If you've made it this long, thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe. And have a great day. And just, for the record, if you want to sail Royal, not sure, this is a fantastic stop, super relaxing, good food, great service, good drinks. Highly recommend. And back to my stop. All right. Until next time, adios.